sourdough starters became in fashion, right? And we were all in lockdown. People were all making bread and sourdough this, sourdough that. Everyone's baking at home. We just kind of decided, like, hey, these are two popular things right now. Let's jam them together. Back to the main stage where a huge hand is developing. Martirosian opening under the gun with King 10. Pietrangelo 3-betting the shortest stack at the table. Nick Pietrangelo 3-betting pocket jacks.
Now it's on Marquez with the Cowboys. Probably going to put in a fourth bet here. Be back on Nick, and he's going to have a tough decision to make, but if anyone can get away with it from it, it's going to be him.
Andre Marquez, you may recognize him as the PT Fisherman, absolute online crusher.
Goes for a big shove here. Almost 40 big blinds shove. Even though Nick has less, there were people that covering Marquez behind him, so Nick is still thinking that he was willing to put in 40 big blinds with whatever his hand has.
What you're saying is there is a chance Pietrangelo does get away from his jack.
I think there's a very high chance. Because, I mean, if we're going to be put from Petrangelo's shoes, if we're going to put him on a range of hands, it's probably like 10s plus and an ace-king and ace-queen. And two jacks doesn't play great against those range of hands. Most of those hands he's going to be crushed by. And albeit there's several combinations of ace-king and ace-queen that he's going to be flipping with. He's really only going to crush probably exactly pocket 10s and maybe some like ace-5 suited as his bluff hands that he might be getting out of line with, and even ace-5 has any reason to left against jacks.
With a 30 big blind hand to start, 30 big blind stack to start, should he be excited to flip?
Well, A, he's going to be on the good side of that flip with a 55,
right.
45, and he's invested some money. So no, Nick does not want to flip in this.
Okay.
Nick is, you know,
so that all adds up to a higher chance that we're going to see a fold.
Nick is certainly one of the best few players remaining, and because of that reason, you're not going to want to take these flips. I think some other people might be more inclined to take these spots. Nick is going to value his tournament life probably a little bit more here. So I would expect probably to find a fold. Not an easy decision at all here for Nick.
Rare voter monologue from Nick. Wow.
Doesn't think his opponent any bluffs at all. Going through those motions in his head, like how many combinations of hands he's flipping with and crushing, hoping. If he knew he was flipping, he probably would take the spot.
Was chips going in the middle? Pietrangelo makes the call. He did. Nicky Pietrangelo, a big dog here. We've all watched enough poker to know. Decent percentage of the time, he will get lucky.
Definitely a cooler just for his big blind.
Absolutely. Hard to get away from Jack. Really, truly is. And if you've ever felt bad about not getting away from jacks, just check out Nick Pietrangelo here. Ace, high, flop. Nick with 2 outs, 2 chances to spike one of them. Not connect with the turn. And the turn leaves him with 1 chance. Hit a jack. No jack for Nick Pietrangelo. Absolutely one of the best players in the game right now. In contention for an all-time great.
We'll just have to settle for going to win one of the 50Ks here.
50K, the PSPC, the 250K, all events still to come here at the PCA. Very deep run for Nick Pietrangelo. And no shock that his chips go to one of the other best players in the game, PT Fisherman. And the rest of the tournament going to be breathing a sigh of relief to be rid of Nick Pietrangelo.
Yeah, I'd
finishes and
imagine the other 26 players collectively
Yeah.
were not rooting for him in that.
And of course, he gets to